in the heart of Lagos, where power controlled destinies, and money could silence almost any truth. One name stood above them all, Zaidan Adewale. At only 30 years old, he had built an empire. Luxury towers carried his name across the skyline. His companies stretched across continents. Private jets waited for him around the clock. And wherever he went, people lowered their voices, because men like Zaidan were not simply admired. They were feared. To the outside world, his life looked perfect, but the truth hidden behind the cameras was something nobody could see. Every morning inside the Adewale mansion felt exactly the same. Cold, silent, controlled. Servants moved carefully through the marble hallways. Security guards stood outside every entrance. Everything inside the mansion reflected power. The expensive artwork, the crystal chandeliers, the endless luxury. Yet despite having everything most people prayed for, peace was the one thing Zaidan could never find. Because wealth had given him comfort, but it had stolen his freedom. As sunlight entered his enormous bedroom, Zaidan stood silently before the mirror, adjusting his tie. Another meeting, another fake smile, another day pretending to live a life he no longer wanted. His reflection stared back at him like a stranger, tired eyes hidden behind confidence. A powerful man carrying invisible chains. At breakfast, conversations were never about happiness. Only business, legacy, power. His father believed emotions made men weak, and his mother spent her life protecting the family image. To them, Zaidan was not simply a son. He was the future of the Adewale Empire, and every decision in his life had already been planned years ago. For nearly a decade, the Adewale family had prepared a powerful union between Zaidan and Princess Serafina, a marriage designed to strengthen influence between two elite families. The media called them perfect together, elegant, powerful, untouchable, but behind the headlines, there was no love, only expectation. And deep inside, Zaidan already knew the future waiting for him would slowly destroy whatever remained of his soul. Princess Serafina was admired everywhere she went. Graceful, intelligent, beautiful beyond imagination. Every appearance she made became front-page news. But despite her royal elegance, even she could sense the emptiness inside Zaidan. She noticed the silence in his eyes, the exhaustion hidden behind his smile, and sometimes she wondered if he was just as trapped as she was. That evening, cameras flashed endlessly as Zaidan and Serafina arrived at another luxury charity event. Reporters shouted their names. Fans admired them from behind barricades. To the world, they looked like royalty, the perfect future couple. But while photographers captured glamorous smiles, Zaidan's heart felt completely empty because pretending had become exhausting, and every public appearance pushed him further away from himself. Later that night, his father called him into the private office. The room smelled of expensive cigars and old power. Without even looking up from his desk, the older man spoke quietly. The wedding announcement is approaching. Zaidan remained silent. His father finally lifted his eyes. You have responsibilities bigger than your feelings. Those words stayed inside Zaidan long after the conversation ended. Because deep down, he realized something terrifying. Nobody in his world cared whether he was truly happy. Long after the mansion fell silent, Zaidan stood alone beside his bedroom window, overlooking the glowing city below. Thousands of people chasing dreams, fighting for survival, searching for purpose. And somehow, despite all his wealth, he envied them, because unlike him, their lives still belonged to them. Unable to breathe beneath the weight of his own life, Zaidan grabbed his car keys and left the mansion alone. No bodyguards, no assistants, no cameras. For the first time in months, he wanted to disappear from a world that had imprisoned him. He had no destination in mind, no plan, no purpose. But that single drive through the city was about to change his entire life forever.